Alright, so I've just got done going to the Dollar Tree to pick up a couple of holiday decorative items, and while I was there, it offered me cash back for only $1, and I thought, geez, I have got to get some change for work here, because my business didn't have enough ones and fives for me. I usually carry about $500 to $700 in change, and I just didn't have much this week, so I had to make sure to have some change for the big event. And so I was at the Dollar Tree picking up just a few items, and I saw the cashback thing for $1, and they had an amount 50, and I said, I should do that so I can get some change. And I asked the checker guy if I could get ones and fives if I take the 50. He said, sure. So I went ahead and did that, and then it took them a while because he didn't understand that I needed ones and fives. And he was a stock boy. They put him on the front end, and he was just charming. I love going to that store when he's there. And so he felt real bad because, they had only been open a couple hours, and they opened really early, actually. I've never seen one of those stores open quite that early. And so he felt kind of bad. And I was like, it's okay, it's no problem. And so he was kind enough to ask the manager, and there was 3 people in line, and this older gentleman was next to me, and he was the most quiet, patient, sweetest character, because these people took kind of a while to figure out how to come up with this change. And I told him it was okay if they couldn't do it, no problem, but I really needed it for an event, because we tend to get a lot of handicapped special children and folks down, and I really needed the change. So I told him it was okay if they couldn't do it, it was no problem. But I'd already done the transaction, so they'd still have to give me 50 back. So they kind of dug around in the safe and clowned around. She's like, God, it's Sunday, and the banks are closed. I said, I understand. I said, it's not a trouble. If you can't, it's okay. And so anyway, either way, as long as I got my 50 back, I'm cool. And they had it. But anyway, so the man next to me was really peaceful and patient, and didn't raise an eyebrow, didn't make a smirk, didn't make a comment, wasn't tiddling around like he was mad or anything at all, just peaceful as you could imagine. And I was really quite impressed, because I felt kind of bad because the manager was kind of really dragging this out and everything. It was not cool. I just soon took the money and ran. But they were very kind to, make that special effort for me. And so I turned around, I looked over at this guy's stuff, and I said, let me get this gentleman's stuff. And he didn't realize that I had said that. And so the guy checked it out. I run my card in, and the guy said, you're not paying for my stuff, are you? And I said, yes, sir, I sure am. He said, oh, bull, and which is a European term, And so I didn't take offense to it. I said, well, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. And I said, you waited so kindly, so patiently, didn't say a word, and I hated for you to wait, and that's why I went ahead and paid for your items. And he just went, really? And I said, well, yes, sir. And he said, no, let me pay. And I'd already put my card in the machine. He was already reading it. And he says, wow. He said, I really appreciate you. Merry Christmas. So he says, well, I guess I'll just pass it on to the next one. So he turned around, he run his card to pay the next girl's stuff, so I guess I started a happy chain. But like I told him, I said, it's always nice to do something kind for a stranger. It's really, really ultimately important. So please remember that all year round, not just at Christmas. I felt bad because the poor gentleman, I was wasting his time, and time is money, So that's why I did it. And I hope you have a really great day. I hope you take the time to think of others for just a moment and not just yourself. Even if you don't really have the money to do it, which I have kids, so I hate to spend extra money when it really needs to go to my babies. take time to think about somebody else, because somebody's always thinking about you. You have a great day. Happy holidays. Love to you. And be kind to a stranger. Make a new friend every day. And as always, too much of anything is wonderful. Talk to you later. Have a great one.